Genesis 2, verse 2 and 3. And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had done, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because in it he rested from all his work which God had created and made. Ladies and gentlemen, the very first thing you notice is that the seventh day was sanctified at creation. At creation, when everything was supposed to be perfect, everything was ideal. That was God's perfect scenario. And what did he do? He sanctified the seventh day, which means the seventh day is still sanctified today. It's a holy day today. Some people are calling for Sunday sacredness. Who sanctified Sunday? The only day God ever sanctified was Saturday. No one can sanctify the day. It cannot make anything sacred but God himself. So that means this was the plan for all eternity. The seventh day was sanctified at creation. And imagine, why create a whole extra day? God finished creation on the sixth day. He created man and woman. He created man on sixth day. He could have just go back. Okay, that's it, I'm done. And then go back on the first day. Why create a whole extra day, make it 7, and sanctified it and rested? Does God need to be rested? Was he tired? Those are all good questions. Exodus 20, 8 through 11. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord your God. In it you shall do no work, you nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your male servant, nor your female servant, nor your cattle, nor your stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the seas, and all that is in them, and rested the seventh day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. This is the fourth commandment from the 10 commandments that the Lord gave on Mount Sinai. It starts with remembering. Remember the Sabbath day. Do not forget it. Remember it. The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. It's not our Sabbath, it's God's Sabbath. We need to do God's will on the Sabbath. From verses 8 through 10, it tells you about the Sabbath, what to do in the Sabbath. And it gives you the reason in verse 11. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that is in them, and rested the seventh day. So basically, we should be keeping the Sabbath because he's our creator. And it goes back to the creation. He created everything and rested on the seventh day. And now, on the fourth commandment is telling us why. Why? Because he created, see the connection there? He created that day at creation when everything was perfect. And on the fourth commandment is saying, you need to keep the Sabbath because I'm the creator. I created the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that is in them. Is he still the creator? Then why would we change? Mark 2, 27, 28. And he said to them, the Sabbath was made for men. This is your connection. Some people are saying there was no comment. There was no comment at creation. He just created the seventh day and sanctified it. There's no comment to keep it. What does Mark 2:27 tells you? And he said to them, the Sabbath was created for man, and not man for the Sabbath. Therefore the Son of Man is also Lord of the Sabbath. The Sabbath was made for men. When was it made? At creation. Not at Mount Sinai. It was made at creation. And it's proof that man was to keep the Sabbath from the beginning. Because Jesus himself is saying the Sabbath was made. It was created for us, for men. He created man on the sixth day and then created a whole extra day, the seventh day, after that, and then sanctified it. And who's supposed to keep the Sabbath? The Sabbath was made for man, which refers to all humanity.